What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chaos. So welcome to a new episode, a special episode of Take It to the Table. Yes, I'm joined here by none other than the two Bens, basically, Soul and the boss of Wrestling Republic, Ben Allison. How you doing today, gentlemen?
I'm great. How are you, Soul?
Dinny.
Soul is going through a bit of a traumatic experience right now. He's as you can see, he's very far away from the camera. He's got the sunglasses on, like think he's so cool.
He can't handle his liquor.
Yeah, can't handle this liquor.
Shut up, you Welsh bastard.
Claims to be Scottish.
Man's drunk off one bottle of WKD. That's what it is.
See, when we get our independence, I'm fucking declaring war on you twos.
we
Bring it.
went like 30 seconds. You were breaking the.
Like,
Oh, my
when
God.
you go through 25 pints, you're going to be a bit fucked.
Now, what are you trying to prove? Like, it doesn't make any freaking sense. Like, just
It's honor. It's honor. Ow.
all right, Braveheart. Cool. Moving on. So yeah, we got a jam-packed episode today. We're going to be talking about Clash at the Castle. If you don't know, if you haven't heard, myself, Ben, Allison, and Soul will be at Clash. So yeah, we're going to be giving our little predictions on the card as well. It's a jam-packed weekend. We got All Out as well. We're going to give our predictions on that huge card. As well, maybe Wars Collide, maybe. I don't know if anyone cares about that. But anyway, yeah, we got a jam-packed episode. All lots of stuff to talk about. Without further ado, let us take it to the table. Boom, boom. I promise I will change that logo. Sorry, Ben. I will change that logo. I promise. But yeah. Let's start off with the first pay-per-view of the weekend, obviously, which is of course Clash at the Castle. Looking to shape up like a very exciting card. Second pay-per-view on the Triple H's era regime, should I say? And what's your thoughts about it? Because I know so we've delved on about Clash at the Castle numerous times before in previous episodes. But what's your thoughts about this card, Ben Allison?
I think it's a solid card. I kind of hoped it would be a little better, but I think they are now going for a approach if they're trying to do less matches on pay-per-views, like they of course did at takeovers. So I think that's the approach they're going for. I think Gunther versus Sheamus is going to be an absolute banger. I'm excited for Riddle versus Rollins.
That's definitely shaping up nicely. Yeah,
the way they built that I really enjoyed. And of course the main event, Reigns versus McIntyre. The crowd to me electric. I think it's just the entire atmosphere over the entire thing is going to be fantastic. I hope. I still don't know if there are going to be any surprises on the show, to be honest, because it's very, very difficult to pull off. To be able to, fly them over without anybody knowing. But, I just hope that people aren't going into the show expecting surprises. But I think the actual action that we do get is going to be absolutely fantastic. I think it's going to be the best. I'm going to go on the record right now and say it. I think it's going to be the best WWE crowd for a pay-per-view in years and years.
100%. The UK crowds are usually pretty lit. Especially this is such a major pay-per-view. It's going to be electric. It's going to be definitely Mania levels.
Yeah.
In terms of surprises, I mean, I think it could still potentially happen. I think that unless Triple H is able to borrow Vince's private jet, keep in mind that they might be able to sneak someone in.
He cleans it first.
Say again?
As long as Triple H cleans the jet first, because you never know what's been on that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely desensitize everything. Definitely. Not desensitize, sanitize. Sorry, don't know why I said desensitize. But yeah, it's gonna be a stat card. Definitely gonna be electric. Even the whole area before we even get to the venue, I think is gonna be electric.
Yeah. I went the other day to Cardiff, right? And never anytime I've been to Cardiff, I've never seen such heavy promotion. Everywhere, every bench in the center had the poster on it. There was walls with it painted on. It was honestly like it is beyond WrestleMania week level of excitement within Cardiff. It's like this is like almost because wrestling isn't massive in Wales. It's not huge here. And I've never expected to walk through Cardiff City Centre
Yeah.
wrestling just everywhere. Like it's surreal. Like I kept going and taking photos
Yeah.
with all the posters. I'm like, I can't believe
Wow.
this.
Wow, you
Nah.
lucky twats. What do I get up in Scotland? I get some absolute alky passed out in the street. I mean, lucky you shits are only like an hour and 2 away. I've got a full day of traveling, you pricks.
I know. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, Soul is, if you don't know, he's based up in Scotland. And
Just to
would you
put
want
your
to tell
country.
everyone how long is your travel time to Cardiff down here?
From Scotland, including the jumping off the trains and all that shit,
Yep.
it's going to be 9 hours.
Woo!
Well, according to the Wrestling Inc. website, that's how long it takes me as well.
Well, Wrestling Inc. can go suck a massive dick.
Oh whoa!
God's sake. Censor that, please. No, I'm joking. No, but
What, live as well. Oh god.
that's
You
you know that Soul is not.
unnecessary beef for Wrestling Inc.
So is basically a steal that if you ain't seen AEW Dynamite last
Oh,
night.
that was a fun promo, wasn't it?
That was good, man. Yeah, we also got to delve into that in a bit as
Well,
well.
all I will say is, though, as soon as I get off that train in Cardiff, Chaos, you better have a goddamn pint ready for me in one hand.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 20-minute walk. We're gonna make you walk for about 20 minutes. Yeah, we're on the other side of Cardiff, mate.
Yeah, as long as you're walking me to a pub, then that's fine. I'll take that.
Fair enough. But
Wait, I think we should just honestly meet at the train station, go to straight away to the arena, because apparently it's going to be, and this is something, the rumor going round is it's going to be an over an hour and a half queue.
As long as I can take a pint in the queue, I'm happy.
The doors open at 3,
yes,
and the pre-show starts at 5.
So you have
So
no idea what the pre-show is.
yeah, I don't know if
I'm not expecting
our
anything on the pre-show. It's most likely just hype packages.
Yeah, that's probably what it will be.
Yeah.
But in order to, get in, have a drink inside if you want to buy a drink inside. I know it's not really ridiculous pricey there, but whatever. You probably will want to start queuing at 3. Because I know some people.
As soon as I get into that arena,
so I honestly think once you get there, we just meet at the station and go, I think.
Oh, well, hey, I'll be in that arena, go to the concession stands, you'll hand me a pint, you'll be in a shitty plastic cup. It'll
I
be
ain't gonna get
cloudy.
you the commemorative one. Fuck that.
Oh,
sorry.
It'll be like Roman Reigns' face, and it's like you pop off the head, and it's like, here's your drink. It's like, oh wow, this is what 30 quid. I'm re-put on eBay used for a tenner. Wow, I'll get my money back, guaranteed.
Your money's worth. Yes. I promise, Ben. No more swearing. I promise. Many apologies. But yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna be there fairly early anyway because I know Cardiff is not built well. Yeah, that city center is not built for large crowds.
It was bad enough for takeover.
I've been there for a takeover. I've been there recently to see an Ed Sheeran concert, and it's not built.
I went to takeover a couple of years ago. That was at the Middle Point, but that honestly, Cardiff was just full of wrestling fans. Like it was crowded then. So I'm like, what's it gonna be when it's freaking nearly 10 times that?
Yeah,
over 10 times that.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be manic. Even when it finishes, I'm pretty much sure we're not gonna get back to like 1-2 a.m. in the morning. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, other than that, let's go through the card quickly. I know it's a fairly small card, so it's not gonna be too long. Obviously, I wanted to get your predictions.
We'll be here for 20 minutes.
We'll try to do this as professional and easy as possible. So first match on the card is Edge and Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day. The build up to this has been all right. We had some good matches in between. Edge versus Damian Priest was good. And just it's less of that hokey pokey spooky stuff. That is more grounded, so to speak. What's your thoughts on this storyline, Ben, and who do you think you got your money on?
So here's the weird thing about it. I don't know what the crowd reaction's going to be, because usually it's going to be behind Balor like crazy, but it's like I don't know if it's going to be behind Balor but also behind Rey and Edge.
I think they're going to be more against Edge, because when's the last time Edge came to the UK soil?
Yeah, like it actually might be the case of Rey and Edge. I don't know if it's going to be Rey and Edge are heels, or like treated as heels, or if it's just going to be that sheer Balor as well. I don't know which one it's going to be. But Balor's definitely going to be most over in the match, and it's definitely a mistake to have him lose. Judgment Day need to win. And also they need to win as well to, start to build up this faction.
So basically you're saying Clash of the Castles to start with a riot.
Yeah, basically, it's gonna, if it loses, it's gonna be a riot straight away before in the main
We're
event.
going to pull up
So,
flares, throw drinks. Going to be
It
like a
wouldn't surprise me.
goddamn.
It probably wouldn't surprise me if the only way that Judgment Day would win is if somehow Dominic turns, because he's been getting tempted a couple times.
So basically,
he's getting the
Dominic.
feel for
I
Rhea.
think Judgment Day are gonna win. I think they are gonna win because
Yeah,
I don't think
Foolish
people enough
mortal.
to have the
You
moves.
know nothing about good booking. You should see Ignacio's booking. That's utter.
oh, for fuck.
I was going to go for a more bad word there, but obviously I can't right now. I mean, you're making my brain work 10 times harder.
No
now.
flippy doodahs. Everyone should be excommunicated if anyone does flippy doodahs.
Send them away.
Vince Russo is the best booker of all time. Anyway,
Hang on, well, I may be hungover, but let's not go far right there, pal. All right,
We can have another argument between you and Ignacio on the next one now.
I mean, I might be a bit less hungover for that one, so I'll try my best.
Hey, he must be talking sense because there's a lot of people sided with him lately. So he's
There are.
doing something right.
I think the exact quote from him are, "Finally, the Wrestling Republic audience is smart." So
Yeah. He is a character, definitely. Okay, so it's fair to say that we're hoping that Judgment Day should win. Well, I'm thinking.
I'm going with Edge
win.
Mysterio.
You're saying Edge Mysterio. Okay. I would say I want the Judgment Day to win only if there's like a heel turn, like something with Dominic, because they keep on teasing him turning on his father too long. It's been going on for months.
So what you're saying is Rhea Ripley should come out and carry Dominic out the ring.
I don't know if you read the article by Anthony Ricciardi, Chaos, but he recently published an article on WrestlingRepublic.com. Check it out if you haven't already. But basically what he said is he booked the Dominic heel turn, and he said Chavo no longer, signed with anybody. Get Chavo in to be his manager because he's clearly struggling on the mic a little bit.
Yes.
Have him become a Guerrero.
Yeah. Long-term story booking as well.
Yeah. If you read the article, it's really, and quite a few people have now stolen the idea since. But Anthony was the first one to write about it a few weeks ago.
Ah, fair play. Gotta give that a read. Make sure you guys go check that out as well on WrestlingRepublic.com if you haven't done so already. Okay, so that's that match. Next up is Gunther versus Sheamus. I got a perfect video for this. Hold on.
Big meaty man slapping meat. That's what I want.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hoss of a match. Who's your picking?
I'm going with Sheamus.
Sheamus. Wow, ending Gunther's reign that early. Okay, what about you, Ben?
I'm willing to put a lot of money on Gunther winning. Honestly, no way Triple H loves him. No way they're going to take the title off him this early. But I do think it'll be one hell of a match.
I think Sheamus is going to come out to his old theme, that the Stars one, the old one that starts really Gaelic.
It's that one. No.
Oh, look at you, Ed Sheeran fan over here. Utter shit tasting.
No. Oh, whatever. Anyway,
let me guess. You want Sheamus to come out with Galway girl, is it?
Right. That wasn't an option, but if we get the Venga boys in, that actually might be a good show.
Why not? Screw it. Why not? Me personally, I want Gunther to have a similar title reign as he did as UK champion. Not that long, because that was a long ass reign. And I don't think anyone anytime soon is going to be able to topple that. But yeah, I think it's a bit too soon for him to lose it.
The only reason why I think Sheamus should win this one is because I think Gunther should go for the main title. I think he should have a main championship around his waist.
Oh yeah. I think that's in his sights eventually. To say that's now, I don't know. I think it's because of how they booked him. I can't see him being a threat to the title just yet. Maybe for someone whoever takes the title off Reigns, who isn't going to be McIntyre, but it's just say whoever takes the title off Reigns, then maybe potentially. But yeah, I don't see probably not go for the main title just yet. So for you, Sheamus, regardless, I'm saying Gunther. You're saying Gunther as well, Ben. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
Showing that Scotland and England and the other ones have different opinions still, even after 400 years of.
Yep, still on the after 400 years. Why not? Next up, this match I'm definitely looking forward to. It's definitely picked up a lot. Matt Riddle, who's finally got his first name, thank God, versus Seth freaking Rollins. So yeah, who's your pickers for that? I love
no longer freaking Rollins either. It's just Seth Rollins now. Freaking.
Yeah, I mean Wikipedia is still showing us freaking, but yeah, still they're right. Still, it's gonna be Seth Rollins. I loved the DC and John Jones esque segment they
Yeah,
had.
that segment was even I can admit that was pretty
Yeah. I mean,
That
I
was
was
nice.
on. I think you were still on at the time on the call, Sol. But I was on a call with Clark at the time, and of course, he's a huge MMA guy. And as soon as it happened, he was marking out over it.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I absolutely loved that segment, and I'm super hyped for this one. I mean, obviously, there's some controversy going on currently with Riddle. Who knows what the future holds for him? I think it's gonna be another thing of it makes headlines for a couple of weeks and then goes away. To be honest, but yeah, I think Rollins is going to win this one because I think Triple H wants to build Rollins back up, and of course, every feud he's in is amazing, and yet he loses.
He's had one of the greatest years. Like,
yeah,
he's definitely had an outstanding year this year, man.
yeah, he's a top guy, and that's why I hope that I really do hope he wins because I hope that they give him a main event run.
Yeah, because so far, like he's always had the upper hand on weekly television, but when it comes to the pay-per-views, he hasn't. I don't think he's won a pay-per-view this year, has he? Oh no, yeah, no, he hasn't. He faced what? He faced Reigns. Then it was Cody 3 times. Then now it's Riddle. Yeah, I don't think he's had he hasn't won a single pay-per-view match. So I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Riddle won. The good guy takes over the bully kind of thing. Especially bringing up his personal life as well. It wouldn't surprise me if they swayed it that way, but I'll be here for a Rollins win. I'm definitely build him up and to be a potential contender again for the world title. Why not?
Yeah, I agree. Rollins is for this one as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Rollins for sure, definitely.
United Kingdom. We've solved everything. There we are.
Yeah,
perfect.
There you go. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Forget it. Next up is the trios match: Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Asuka versus Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Who you got your money on this one, guys?
Damage control.
Yeah, damage control.
Which one? Sorry.
Damage control.
Bayley's group.
Oh, damage control. Oh yeah. I forgot that was a name. Well, are you guys feeling that name? I don't think I asked you guys.
Nah, it's pretty terrible.
It's dead, isn't it? It's
like
very
Marvel.
I mean, it's not as bad as some. It could have been worse, but I'm not a huge fan of it. But I no way can they have them lose their first matches.
I thought it'd be funny if they called they should have called the team Bayley's Buddies, like a wee reference back to our old inflatables.
Hey, were you guys pissed when they didn't win the tag team titles?
No, because they need to build up other stars in that division. And I mean, I don't know whether or not Raquel and Aaliyah were the right team to win.
No, they weren't.
But I mean, Aaliyah, right? Say whatever you want about her. She is potentially the hardest worker in that women's division that's been there for so long. She has always been a write-off since she got in there on Tough Enough years back. She was a write-off, and she defied the odds and stayed, for so long, and now it's she managed. She finally got a reward for it, and she's clearly cared about the work in, right? Because so many times she was never meant to be the person that she's become. She was just meant to be some another person to get released, basically. And she stayed for so long. Of course, for Carl, we know Triple H is high on her. She's going to become a top star, whether you like it or not. And now Braun's back as well, for sure. But yeah, so I mean, I'm not mad at it, to be honest with you. They needed to build tag teams too. I just don't think they were the ones to probably should have been the ones to do it.
I feel they just did it for twist's sake. I don't think there was any need for that. Like, they definitely weren't the ones. No one was pining for that. Like, sure, you want to build up stars, but Dakota Kai and Io Sky, even though they are fairly built up, if you know them, but like, you still they also need building up as well to be more serious contenders. So I don't know. And at the end of the day, like, there's better chemistry between Io Sky and Dakota Kai than there is with this random put together team of Aaliyah and Raquel Gonzalez. But I don't know. I just felt I was legit. I feel that this was the first big L for during Triple H's era. This was.
I think it's too early to call it an L.
Oh, wow. It's like, nah, he's done. Fire him. Terrible booker. Utter rubbish. Get Vince back.
What do you think I am, Ignacio? Come on now. No, I'm just saying.
The issue I had was the fact that there was no Sasha Naomi return.
That's where I feel that may take place a Clash.
Yeah,
Somehow
I
they
mean, it
may
could be.
add the tag team titles to be defended maybe again, or to at Clash, and then they show up somehow. I don't know.
The issue they're having, right, is being able to get people over those surprise. Because it's really, really difficult to do, especially the amount of leakers that there are currently in WWE. For the surprises, they aren't, and of course, a big return's just been leaked. They won't, you can. I'm not gonna spoil it, because people, might not want to be spoiled. But a big star's returning on Monday, according to PW Insider. But I think the process of actually being able to fly someone over there, they can't go with any other superstars. They'd have to go literally on their own private jet from America to the UK. It would be so costly to them as well, right?
No, see, Ben, what you do there to avoid all that is you send them by ferry.
By ferry. Yeah, who takes ferries anymore? Yeah, there you go. No one's gonna be on it.
Titanic Part 2, baby.
I don't know. Where there's a will, there's a way. I understand, maybe just have to wear them flipping, them hoodies, and you just zip it like that, and you don't see the face. Just walk all the way through customs. That's the only way to do it. But yeah, where there's a will, there's a way, man. But there's a will, there's a way, I think. But yeah, I hope for in terms of returns, I hope there's at least one. I would like to see at least one.
I wouldn't get your hopes up for it. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I would not get your hopes up.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. No, I hear that. So wait, did we say Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Neo Sky? Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. Next up, Liv Morgan versus Shayna Basler for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
The bathroom break match.
Wow. Okay, we're still doing bathroom breaks in 2020. All right, cool, fair enough. But still, okay.
I'm going to be honest. It's because Shayna's not been built well, right? But anyway, since she got to the main roster, but I'm not excited for this. I've lost all, there's no, excitement around Shayna anymore. But now Triple H is back. Hopefully they can build it back up. But it's just weird that they.
I just feel bad for Liv. Like, her booking has been terrible.
Yeah. For a big show, they have two stars who they're currently in the process of making facing each other for the title. It's not a. I don't know. I just don't think it's quite frankly the right match to do, but it's the one we're getting, and I think it'll be decent.
I'll be away getting my points. Ooh, yeah.
It's unfortunate. I think Liv is gonna somehow win. If she doesn't, then it may be interference from Ronda. Even though I know she's not scheduled to fight, but she may still show up somehow. And there's also tease between them and Shayna. That would be cool for them to probably go for the tag team titles, maybe.
Who knows, Chaos? Maybe maybe Nia Jax will come back and save her ex tag team partner.
I'm not like most girls. So yeah, that's
one thing, right?
That's definitely in your playlist on Spotify. I swear to God.
Wrestling media haven't really picked up on is that Logan Paul is currently still in the UK. And people are like,
your boy, Soul, your boy.
Get him out. Support him. No.
People here are asking,
you love that match at SummerSlam.
Why on earth, he's still in the UK after, of course, he came over here for KSI and KSI's fight or whatever. But they're asking, why is he, still here? Is he going to make an appearance? The thing is, because obviously his boxing fight coming up, he can't really wrestle for WWE until the Royal Rumble around then, next year. So why would they have him back a month later to do? I don't know, but it could be a cameo. Who knows? But I just wanted to.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a cameo. I think it probably be a backstage segment, especially with the stuff we're going with the Miz. He may turn around and he sees Dexter Lumis, but it's actually Logan Paul, something like that. I think it's gonna be something.
The UK crowd boo him out the goddamn country.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know how.
The UK crowd. Hey, you should have in the KSI fight. He was being finished on camera and he was booed out the flipping building.
Okay, cool. So we're looking forward to that then.
Highlight of the night.
Definitely. Okay, fair enough. And of course, the main event: Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Undisputed.
Now I must speak to the Wrestling Republic universe right now.
Oh boy,
these two boys above me are wrong. They're idiots. They know nothing. They're like Jon Snow.
I'm about to drop an exclusive in a minute, so...
Shush. Other way. That way. There we go. Shush. Drew McIntyre is winning.
You're a donut! You're so stupid!
Pick, shut the fuck up, right? Look, Drew's winning. Drew is winning this match. He is taking both titles and he's walking out of that stadium to celebration galore. I don't care what anyone says. He is winning.
So, the actual thing is, you might be right, Sol. It's
you.
definitely
I am
it's
right.
not. Basically, let me explain the situation. Months ago, I was told by somebody high up in WWE that if they were going to do The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, they didn't. And this, I want to put out there, this was still while Vince was in charge. But at that point, they did not want Reigns to be champion if they did that match because they thought it'd be too predictable. They didn't think it needed the belt, and they, wanted to do that. And that's why they considered doing it at SummerSlam or whatever. But what they didn't end up doing it or whatever. Why Triple H, of course, came in. And now it's like, well, if that is still the plan and Triple H still, does, if, want to do that, then perhaps they really are taking the title because what better opportunity are you going to have between now and Mania to take the title off Roman? There's not going to be one. But the issue, the big issue is, firstly, the Reigns versus Rock match, nothing's come out about it in months now, which not saying that it's not going to happen or saying that it will happen, which is a bit confusing, especially how much leaks now in wrestling. So that is the one thing which I'm like, is that still the plan? Is the schedule now too hard to work out for the Rock? But if that is still the plan, we could very well see McIntyre winning the title because when are they going to have a better opportunity to take it off him?
But that's the thing. WWE is well known for having hometown people lose on their hometown. Even though it's like the writing should be on the wall. I don't know. I don't know. The element, there's still element that is a very strong possibility that Reigns is somehow going to retain. And it wouldn't surprise me. And a lot of people are just still not convinced that he's the guy to. And the thing is about it, he's done that. The one thing. He's done the one thing that is usually the writing on the wall for this when it comes to WWE's booking. Obviously, Triple H could easily change that, but usually a week, maybe 2 weeks before, if you see the opponent holding up those titles, that is probably the only time you're going to see them hold them titles because they ain't going to win at the pay-per-view. That is usually a writing on the wall.
But do you know what's also writing on the wall? The champion standing over the challenge on the Go Home show. See,
as I've said again, viewers, they both know nothing.
So they've done both of the things, which usually mean that they're not winning. So, I mean, either could still happen. It's honestly the most unpredictable big WWE match. It's the most unpredictable match of Reigns' title reign so far. And I'm here for it.
As long as Drew wins and Theory doesn't come out cashing in.
Your boy. Austin Theory. He's got his name back now.
If they give McIntyre his moment, they're giving him his moment. But it's just whether or not they're going to do that.
As I've said before, if Theory cashes in on him, I'm burning Cardiff down to ash.
No, seriously, if Vince was still under power, most likely that was going to happen. If he did what he did at Money in the Bank, most certainly, 100% that would happen. I wouldn't count that out. Now we're on the new. Who knows? I don't think Triple H is that cruel to send everyone pissed. But yeah, I'm Team Reigns. I'm sorry. I'm going to be Team Reigns. So what about you, Ben? What are you saying? Who do you want in your heart of hearts?
What I want a McIntyre because I think it'll be one of the biggest moments, in long-term WWE. The reaction. I was there for Takeover 2 years ago. The reaction, it's going to be unreal, right? If he does win, but even though what I have just said about Reigns needing to drop the titles if they are doing the Rock match, well, that was the plan before. I still don't think he's going to. I don't think McIntyre's winning. I'm just about edging closer towards Reigns, and the reason for that is it feels like they have unfinished business with Reigns at the minute, because whenever he loses the title, well, I mean, I just can't see him, before the Rock match, then just strolling around having random feuds. I just can't see it happening. He's, too big of a draw, and they've of course doing the Sami Zayn stuff. So who knows? Maybe that is the case, and maybe. And also, I think they could do a championship match with Solo Sikoa. They could come in and then do the, Jey Uso Reigns stuff again, but with Solo or something like that. I just feel like there's stuff that they could actually still do. And I want McIntyre to win. I think if the Rock match is confirmed, if they have got the Rock, I think definitely McIntyre is the correct choice. But I'm still just heading towards Reigns. Maybe I'm in denial. I really hope it is McIntyre, but I'm going Reigns.
Just accept it.
As you can see, viewers, the Scotsman's always right.
You're a donut. You're.
I'm gonna slap the hair off you when I come to Cardiff.
Okay, well, of course, leave your thoughts in the comments, everybody. What's your predictions? Are you Team Reigns or Team McIntyre? Are you Team USA or Team Scotland? So yeah, just leave your thoughts in the comments. Okay, moving swiftly on. Let's try and breeze through this because yeah, this is all out. And this is this is flipping WrestleMania levels, like back when it was like 4 or 5 hours long.
Oh
So
yeah.
there's like 17 matches confirmed.
It's a lot.
It's a fucking lot.
How many
Sorry.
matches are there?
17.
No way.
Yeah, there's
something
14
like that.
matches
Like,
and
there was
3 on the
there was
pre-show.
like maybe 4 matches confirmed last night in Dynamite.
Yeah.
So there's 14 matches, but 11 on the main show.
Let me get the
Yeah,
list.
there's
I've got the
14
list
matches
here.
and 3 on the pre. No, yeah, 17 matches, 3 of them on the pre-show. Yeah, correct.
That is, and the thing is, like 3 of them are interesting. Honestly, AEW pay-per-views, they piss me off, right? Takeover had made the perfect formula for shows. And then what did AEW do when they come along? It was a perfect time for them. And what do? They saw how to do a great pay-per-view, and instead they overload it every time. Matches don't get enough time. A lot of matches on there nobody cares about. It does, it frustrates me.
Well,
Nobody wants to
Yeah,
see 11
silence.
matches on a pay-per-view. Nobody does. And quite frankly, 5 of them I don't give a shit about.
I can't silence him. He's the boss. I can't do that. Sorry.
There's heresy. There's heresy in the household.
All right. So since it's unimportant, let's just blitz through them then. This will make it much easier. Okay, cool. So on the pre-show, on 0 hour, first match, Hook versus Angelo Parker. Who you got?
Don't care.
Okay, never mind.
It's Huck. It'll be Huck.
It'll be Hook, obviously. Yeah. Pac versus Kip Sabian for the All Atlantic Championship. Kip
I got
Sabian.
That's great. You're putting your new title on the pre-show. Great way to bury it straight away, Pac.
Fair play. Tomohiro Ishii versus Eddie Kingston 2.
Eddie Kingston.
Again, why is this on the pre-show? This is a fantastic match, but it's going to be...
Yeah, but it's punishment for Eddie. It's clearly punishment. Like he wasn't even his original match was scrapped, so they just fed it on him. That's what they're doing. It's punishment. So yeah, I'm saying Eddie. Yeah, definitely Eddie has to win. All right, main card: Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho. I do not care about this match, to be honest.
Bryan Danielson. Yeah. Idiots.
I think Bryan Danielson. I just feel like the build up to this was just appalling. I'm over
I
it.
don't give a shit. I actually think it's going to be Jericho.
Fatal 4-way match for the interim AEW Women's World Championship: Toni Storm versus Britt Baker versus Jamie Hayter versus Shida. Who you got?
I really want Jamie Hayter.
I want Jamie Hayter as well.
I want that, but I think it'll be Tony.
It's most likely going to be Toni Storm, but yeah, I would rather I'm going to say Hayter anyway. Most likely Toni Storm. 6-man tag match: House of Black versus Darby Allin, Sting, and Miro. This was a weird build-up.
Just random. They were like, "Oh, wait a second, we have too many wrestlers signed. We just need to chuck them all in one match."
Yeah, I don't see the correlation between like Darby Allin and Miro. Anyway, who you got?
Sting, Miro, and Darby.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'll say the same as well. I think House of Black is going to get burnt down to ashes.
Malachi's then going to come back to his home. WWE.
Jade Cargill versus Athena for the TBS Championship. Who you got?
Athena.
I'm thinking Athena as well. She's going to be the one to dethrone it. Again, this is poor booking. This has all been done on Rampage, which no one cares about.
Nobody watches. I love Jade as well, but
exactly, it's
I love
terrible.
both of these women. I think it'll be a decent match, but it's just terrible booking.
Definitely. Jungle Boy versus Christian Cage. Who you got?
Jungle Boy.
I'm fairly excited for this match. Yeah.
I'll say Jungle Boy. Yeah, he needs it. He needs it. 6-man.
This is one of them which has been built up well, like how a show on a pay-per-view should be. So I've got no issue with that match at all.
100%. 6-man tag team match: Wardlow and FTR versus Jay Lethal and the Motor Machine Guns.
Again, why is it happening? It's random. Nobody cares. I think it'll be a decent match, but nobody cares. Also, why are Motor City now heels? Why?
Yeah,
it's like, it makes no sense.
Wardlow, like I feel bad for Wardlow. He's got this big shiny title belt, and he's been put in a trios match. It's really like
they got the TNT title just dirty and like
they've done it bad since Cody left. It's really weird. So what's next? Claudio versus
I'm going Wardlow and FTR for that.
Same.
Okay, yeah, I'm saying the same as well. Casino ladder match: Claudio versus Wheeler Yuta, Penta, Rey Fenix, Rush, Andrade Idolo, Dante Martin, and versus TBD.
They
Who you
have
got?
just chucked everyone in there randomly, but I think it's a fantastic mix of people they've chucked in randomly.
100%.
I think it's going to be a fantastic ladder match. One of the only things I'm excited for the show about. Although I don't like 8-person ladder matches. I think it's too many. I think 7 is the max you can get away with. But I prefer 6 to be honest. But I still think it's going to be a great match. I think it's just going to be at times obvious. People are laying down waiting for the next spot. I think from a fundamental standpoint, I think it's gonna be awful. But I think it's been a very exciting match, and I'm looking forward to it. Actually, this is almost quite hard to decide.
I think it's going to be whoever the Joker is.
I think it's going to be the Joker, and the Joker's going to be
Go on.
MJF.
There we go.
I would not complain.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be the Joker, and it's most likely MJF. Like whenever he comes back, he needs to go straight for the title. No question about it.
They usually put these matches, by the way, on the pre-show. I think don't they? The casino ladder.
No,
matches?
they do the battle royale on the pre-show.
I swear they did the casino the last 2 years on the pre-show. The ladder.
No,
they
definitely
did with Brian
Revolution.
Cage. They definitely did with Brian Cage when he made his appearance.
Is that when he got the hemorrhoid ring?
Yeah.
Was that the pre-show?
No, that was a casino. That was a casino chip. That was on the buy-in for Double or Nothing during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Oh, during the pandemic. Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay.
But yeah, on the main card probably means that it will be decent.
There's two types of grab thing matches they do. They do the casino and then they do the Face of the Revolution one, which they used to do the Revolution pay-per-view.
Yes.
I mean, what we could see is John Morrison.
Oh no, you got.
You're a donut. You're so stupid.
I don't want to see it, but I still can't get over how shit the Jokers were for that Owen Hart tournament. That was Maki Ito.
Oh, yeah,
I love Maki Ito as well and John Morrison, but I love both of them to be honest. But they were just rubbish surprises.
Damn WWE stands.
Okay, so it's fair to say that everyone's saying Joker, right? Whoever the Joker is.
Yeah.
Understandable. Next up, Swerve in Our Glory versus the Acclaimed. Again, this is really random.
Okay.
But,
come on! I want the Acclaimed to win. 100%. Give this to the Acclaimed.
It's not going to be the Acclaimed. It's going to be a good match.
And again, they're burying. Go on.
I don't know. I just don't think the Acclaimed are good enough for. Listen, prove me wrong. Ooh. Prove me wrong, please. I don't think the Acclaimed are good enough to be on a pay-per-view, tag team match. I don't think they're that amazing in the ring.
Oh,
I think outside of the ring, they're really entertaining. Don't get me wrong. I think they're really entertaining, but I just don't think they're pay-per-view worthy. Tag when one of the focus is the tag team wrestling for AEW. I just don't think they're quite frankly good enough for a tag title match on one of their biggest pay-per-views of the year, if not their biggest one. But Swerve in the Glory,
man. Everybody loves the Acclaimed.
Listen, yo.
We need to get Matt Cassidy to fucking rap on you now, boy.
this roasting Wrestling Republic. It's definitely going to be Swerve in Our Glory. They have to win. To say that they're not pay-per-view caliber, I think it's just the way they've been built up and the fuse they were in. They were just with the Gun Club, and that was like a one and done thing, and
awful.
it was
awful. I know got over with some hardcore fans and sold some t-shirts. It was awful. Look at the TV ratings for it. It did awful.
Yeah, right? Brian Danielson said fickle.
No, it did awful. It factually did awful. Nobody cared about it apart from some hardcore people, and it just.
They buried the tag team titles as well. They used to be one of the exciting parts of the whole thing, but when they switched it randomly to Swerve, I understand obviously the Young Bucks had to go and check because they had got word that Kenny Omega was coming back, so they just
shouldn't have brought him back. They shouldn't have brought Omega back before, or
it's that's what I'm saying. They really want to push these trios titles, and they weren't going to bring. They held it back because of Omega, wasn't it? So I don't know. It's really weird, but yeah. Well, hopefully over time they'll build it back up. I really love the lineage of the tag team titles in AEW. It's good.
They've also turned coal on them now for no reason. Because what are they going to do? They can't do a trios match for the Undisputed Elite versus the Elite. They can't do it because Fish is gone. It's just
Fish. Yeah, that's random.
Yeah, if you guys haven't heard that last night it came out that Sean Ross Sapp revealed that AEW are not giving Bobby Fish a new contract.
That's so
and his
bad.
contract's expiring this month. So
yeah,
shitty, but at least give him a contract extension to do the feud and then let him go. Like,
Maybe he
Yeah.
doesn't want
what
it.
is this?
Maybe he doesn't
I think it's
want
because of his comments before. He said, "I will go to war for Triple H."
Oh,
Tony Khan was like, "Oh
it's
yeah."
childish. It's childish. I know he had a thing backstage with Dax Harwood as well, but seemingly everybody in AEW has a thing backstage.
I
now.
know.
It's honestly, it's awful. Tony Khan needs to get his locker room in check. He really does. And I think that's what he's doing now with the Eddie Kingston scrapping the All Out match, being like whatever. But he needs to get he needs to control that locker room, because if everyone's having issues, that's whatever. But getting rid of one half of the issue every time, that's not going to solve the issue, right?
No.
Because at that point, then it's really looking bad for AEW right now in terms of that. They just need to get the locker room together, bring some more harmony back to it, and just make it clear that it's just not tolerated. And I guess that's what he's doing by releasing Fish. Well, not renewing Fish's contract, but it just seems like, why aren't you getting rid of Dax Harwood then? And just to be clear, I love Dax Harwood, right? But I also love Bobby Fish. I think they should have done the feud.
I like Bobby Fish too. Honestly, I wish he stays. We can get the UE versus the Elite
Yeah,
match.
that's
But
what everyone was
sometimes-
expecting. That's what I
More
was expecting.
storytelling than half this card.
Exactly. Yeah, it's freaking weird. Sorry, I remember I saw a tweet somewhere saying about like, okay, so TK is keeping all these other people which ain't doing shit, but you get rid of Bobby Fish. Very good booking, TK. It was really weird. But anyway, so what match was that? That was Swerve and Glory and the Acclaimed, and somehow it blended into that. Anyway, moving on. Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs. I like this feud.
I like this, and this is a hard one to pick, honestly. I think this is a really hard one to pick for me.
Yeah.
I could see Starks is easily the next top big guy for AEW. He'd easily be a main eventer, all that jazz. But then there's Hobbs. I think Hobbs can easily be the big dastardly heel that can just destroy. So,
yeah.
I'm just gonna say I can't decide. I want both of them to win.
NA. I'm gonna put it out there. If they want to, because right now they don't really have a powerhouse besides besides Miro. So
I think Brody King could fit that comparison as well. He could fit that.
But they don't book Powerhouse as well in AEW. They never have done, and we've said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because they had Lance Archer, that didn't go anywhere.
I mean, Wardlow too, I guess, right? Wardlow even he's not being booked that well. Like, it's obviously like they booked him up or whatever. And now he's doing nothing. It just doesn't appear like Tony Khan likes to book big powerhouses as big powerhouses. And I mean, we said from the start that issue. And then they signed Brian Cage, who said, "Oh, he's going to be the guy." And then it's, Miro's going to be the guy. And it went on, and we just realized, wait a second, maybe he just doesn't like powerhouses, wrestling as powerhouses, but in near the main event scene. But I'm going Ricky Starks, and I'm excited for this one. I think it's a strong match, and it's been a very strong feud as well.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so yeah, I'm saying Hobbs. You're saying the Soul saying NA. You're saying
Starks.
I'm saying I'm happy if either man wins.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I can't say. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, Nate. Come on, my brain's working on 1 millisecond right now.
Fair enough. We'll allow you. Second match is it's not. I don't know if it's a co-main, but anyway, the tournament final for the inaugural AEW World Trio Championship, and it's the Elite versus TBD. Obviously, I think Rampage is going to be actually live this Friday. And that's going to be between Dark Order and Best Friends. I
know. I'm going to say right now, the winner of this match, the finals will be Kenny and the Bucks versus Hangman Page and the Dark Order.
Yeah.
And Hangman and the Dark Order are going to win it.
Oh, you think they're going to win? Okay. I think it's overdue. I think people got word saying they're not using Dark Order to as well. So yeah, maybe so. Yeah. And it's,
I'm going to be honest. I haven't actually followed the Dark Order, the first match. I don't watch Rampage. I don't know if it was on Dynamite and I missed it. I've been crazy with the last 2 weeks taking care of a few things. But what happened in the last round then? Who was the Dark Order's?
They were against the House of Black, and Miro came in disruptive, and Alex Reynolds pinned Malachi Black, so they advanced.
But who was
last night on Dynamite? It was shown that 10 was injured during the match, and Andrade tried to take away 10 to his faction, and Andrade picked up 10's crutch and beat Uno like a little dog. And then there was a backstage segment. Shivani, Reynolds, and Silver. They said, "Oh, we might have to withdraw or go just us." Paige came out the corner like, "Oh, hello," and it was like, we have our trios. So it's going to be Paige, Dark Order versus the Best Friends on Rampage.
It'll definitely be a Paige and Dark Order then versus. I think
Yeah.
that'll be an okay match. I think it'll be good. But I think the Elite are winning because obviously they brought Kenny back for it, so he's obviously.
I mean, I know that.
Oh,
I mean,
Kenny,
I love Dark Order.
He still should be on a hospital bed.
No, I feel.
You should be taking care of Kenny Omega right now. You're a nurse. Why aren't you over there helping him? Instead, you're letting him. In fact, you're supporting him going out injured, competing, and slowly dying in the ring. That's what you're supporting, Sol.
I'm pissed. 2, I'm pissed. 3, he's not within the NHS, so technically no match registration.
Fair comments. Fair
didn't
comments.
Get the fourth one. Falling asleep.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna bat for it, even though it probably will be Dark Order. I'm gonna bat for the Elite. It's the only reason why they brought Kenny Omega back. You know, it's not for star power because I think there was enough teams to strive, to give it to some star power. You had the Death Triangle, you had House of Black and whatnot. So if you're bringing Kenny Omega back, whilst he's being held by duct tape, which I think is a great work from him. I don't think it's like that bad, but if they're bringing him back and he's held by duct tape, surely he has to win. Like it's the only way.
How was the match last night with United Empire? Because I haven't seen it.
It was great.
Oh, okay.
Wait. It was fine or great? What did you say, Sol?
I said it was stellar. It was stellar.
Oh, yeah. It was
5
great.
star?
Very.
Yeah.
5 star? No, I'd say 4.5. Like 4.5.
I mean, Kenny came out with the shirt on, but he took it off during the match.
Well, he got ripped off him.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, guy's jacked, guy's ripped, but it was all held in duct tape with rock tape and all that stuff. So yeah, he's worse for wear. But yeah, very good match regardless. So yeah, cool. Okay, and of course, main event, which we finally know after 4 days away from the actual pay-per-view, the main event of the card. Jon Moxley versus CM Punk for the AEW World Championship.
I actually don't care. I'm not.
Wow!
I don't care.
What is wrong with you? I mean, what is your malfunction?
No,
Tails, get the other malfunction clip up. We need the second one. This is a double whammy. Get the other clip up.
Honestly, right?
No.
What is your malfunction?
What is your malfunction, boy? God damn!
We saw it, right? And now what they did, I haven't seen Dynamite last night, right? I know you guys said that they did some promos or whatever, and they set up, but it just makes just add a stipulation, do something about it. Or Punk's ankle is meant to be dead, so how is it even cleared for it? If this was if the first Moxley Punk match was 6 weeks ago, I'd be all for this, right? With 2 weeks to go. And now his legs seem magically better, or he's going to be hurt in the match, and Moxley's going to get buried because he loses to him with a man with 1 foot. But Punk's definitely winning. He's definitely winning, or he might turn heel in the process. Well, Chicago will go nuts if he turns heel. It won't work. Awful decision to turn him heel in Chicago. Right decision to turn him heel, but not in Chicago. Terrible, It's
to be fair, Ben, the Chicago crowd were actually kind of not really with him last night. They were more on Moxley's side.
Really?
You hearing Moxley promo, there was a few views, but there was a lot of Moxley chants.
Oh yeah, but there's being for somebody in a promo, and then there's being against Punk. I don't think that's. I think
there was a few hesitance for him. Ace Steel had to really get the crowd fired up back for him.
Oh. Maybe it's because of all the rumors going around, probably. But I just still would not do it in Chicago. I really would not. I think Hilton's the right choice, but not in Chicago. I mean, you could have a semi. Well, if this was their first match, what you could do is you could have Punk win in a semi-controversial fashion, and then Punk be like, "Oh, I didn't know, whatever," and then I didn't mean it, whatever, and then they do a rematch, and then he probably turns heel somewhere else. But they can't do a third match now. That'd be ridiculous. So, I think it's going to be Punk, and then hopefully MJF's the Casino winner or whatever, and they do Punk MJF switch the dynamic. Maybe, who knows? I love to see that, but it's just been a lazy feud. It has been.
Damn, you
Fair
are never
enough.
happy this day and age.
Hey, Soul, who do you think's worse, Ben or an ACL?
You get me started, mate.
No, I'm joking, but yeah, I mean, I'm voting for CM Punk. Obviously they did the twist last week for, it was John Moxley's decision to do it, so it's just for twist's sake. Do I what I wanted to see heel? I agree. Definitely you should go heel. In doing it in Chicago, you're not going to get the right response. But I think, don't you think if he went in any other arena, because everyone loves Punk no matter what he does.
No. Because if it was Moxley against Moxley, I think they'd boo the hell out of him. He was getting a few boos a couple of weeks ago. Punk.
Because wrestling fans are fickle.
Fair enough.
And Triple H was right about Punk, but that's that's another.
Oh, come on now! Oh, don't speak so much heresy out in this here, right? Well,
yeah. Well, whatever's gonna happen, it should involve obviously. I think it needs to involve a heel turn, and it needs to involve MGF in some capacity.
Obviously I spoke about my Punk heel turn prediction a while back, but I feel like Ace Steel, the way they're showing him more, and just hearing him on, like, I didn't know much. I know Ace Steel was Punk's trainer and a close friend and all that stuff, and he did stuff in TNA a long time ago. But I feel like he will be a great advisor to Punk. Maybe sort of like
Heyman type thing.
Yeah, sort of like, but he's going to be like the reignition for Punk. Like maybe Punk will be like, oh, maybe I can't do it, and then Ace is just going to slap him and be like, nah, you can.
So it's kind of similar to what Arn Anderson did with Cody, because Cody had a similar thing,
The
didn't he?
opposite, where he brings up the heel in him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, bring out the heel. So yeah, I'm down for that. I'm cool.
I'm absolutely down for that. I think that Punk heel turn is the correct decision. I just don't think it's the correct decision in Chicago, and I don't like the way this match is being booked. But I 100% do agree that a heel Punk is the way to go right now. And I thought it for a long while that that once the initial hype behind Punk had died down, that they should go down a heel route, because he's such a great heel. And I'd love to see what the dynamic is with a feud against MJF, or maybe even he is alongside MJF. Imagine that.
That's what I said. That's what I said in my fantasy booking. I'm the correct booker here, not Ignacio Shitebag. Can he book? But I will say here, I really want to see heel Punk against Eddie Kingston, because I did like their stuff at Full Gear, but I feel like
that promo was great.
Oh, it was. Oh, it was like a nice tomato sauce with the nice part of salt in it. All that basil, no sugar. Put sugar in it. The shite. Oh God, I'm pretty pissed, honestly.
Yeah.
You stop drinking at.
No,
it won't. That's why I'm worried when he's at that clash. Like, I'm actually legit worried, and I'm with my missus, so he needs to be on his best behavior.
He's going to be. He's already given me his guarantee that he's going to be sober the entire night.
Okay, cool, fair enough.
Based off the fact that he mentioned a pint half an hour ago about when he gets there, maybe that was a lie, but he did give me that guarantee the other day on a call.
Okay, and if he doesn't, then obviously we can future endeavor him from all our shows. Is that okay?
Yeah. We'll future endeavor him.
Yeah, that's cool. He's nothing writing. It's just like, remind me to future endeavor him. Like,
yeah,
cool. Yeah,
so you can't future endeavor me. I never signed the contract.
He actually didn't. You still need to sign the contract.
We can future endeavor you.
I'm going to come on the show, take it in the table.
Maybe I get you to sign the contract in person.
Oh, right. Hang on. Where's my advisor, lawyers? I need some company here. I need to buy another train ticket.
I've been trying to get him to sign a contract now, which he should have signed like a year ago.
Oh, so wait. So basically, he's illegal. All right, gone.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. I've been trying to get him to sign a contract now for like months. You've got lawyers involved and everything.
I'll sign the contract if Chaos gives me a championship match for the ticket to the table championship.
You know what? I'm that confident. You're on.
Done.
There we are.
I will sign the contract. The Soul versus Chaos in person after Clash of the Castle for the ticket to the table championship. I am beating your ass for it, boy.
Cool.
I am taking that championship up to the north. It is coming home.
That's cool. You're on. You heard it here, folks. Chaos and Soul for the ticket to the table. He's gonna get the special leap over the rankings. It's fine. We got it here. Done. All right. Wrapping up So you said so we all saying Punk for the win.
Yeah.
All saying Punk for the win plus heel turn. That's the only way it's gonna work. Cool. Fair enough. What again? Leave your notes in the comments. Who you think is going to be winning? Are you Team Punk? Are you Team Moxley? Are you Team House of Black? Are you Team FDR? Wardlow? All that stuff. There's a lot of freaking. I'm going to probably watch this pay-per-view in 2 parts. I don't think I'm going to be able to watch it in one sitting. That is a lot of wrestling. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And of course, on that same day, a couple hours before then, is Worlds Collide. A lot of additions got added. I know we don't.
Fantastic.
Say again.
It's looking fantastic. It's looking better than All Out. I'm not
I don't care. I don't care about it. No.
Shots fired.
No, that's not even dissing All Out. I have dissed All Out already. The card.
Yes, you
But
have.
there's a few good matches on All Out or whatever. But it's just Worlds Collide. I really, apart from the women's tag match, which I'm not too excited for, I'm hyped for every single match. I think it's a really, really good card.
It's looking good. I mean, my 2 matches I'm looking forward to definitely is Carmelo Hayes versus Ricochet. That is going to be mint, and Braun Breaker versus Tyler Bate.
Yeah. Also, I'm hyped for what's his name, Axiom. Basically, A Kid versus what's his face? I've completely forgotten his name. How on earth I've forgotten his name? Ben Carter. What's his name now? Nathan. No. Good. Wait, what? Nathan Fraser. That's the one. Isn't it?
Okay. That's not been confirmed yet, but
Yeah.
because I'm looking at the card right now, there's only 5 matches: Braun Breaker versus Tyler Bate, Mandy Rose versus Satomura versus Blair Davenport, Katana Chance and Caden Carter versus Doudrop and Nikki ASH, the Creed Brothers versus Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs versus Gallus versus Pretty Deadly, and Carmelo Hayes versus Ricochet.
Yeah. No, it's there.
Where? What are you looking at?
Axiom versus Nathan Fraser has been added to Sunday's NXT Worlds Collide event.
I mean,
I'm looking at Wikipedia, bro. So my bad. They haven't updated it yet.
You never
But
tell
then
them.
they're doing a best of 3 series, and apparently it's going to start at Worlds Collide.
Okay, then. I'll take that back
Yeah,
then.
oh.
Apologies.
Oh, sorry, it's not been officially announced, but they said on NXT they were
there you go, then.
at Worlds Collide, but they haven't announced it yet.
Okay, well, that's weird because there's no other shows before then. But all right, whatever.
Oh, that's announced on social media, wasn't it?
Yeah, one of them weird ones. Yeah.
But it's honestly, that card is just, it really is. It's takeover card again. The first takeover card I've been really pumped for since the pandemic. So I know this isn't takeover, but whatever. I'm hyped.
Yeah. No, I hear that. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'll try and catch it when I can. Because that's a lot of wrestling on that day alone, and plus I'm gonna be recovering from my dry throat. I mean, my hurt throat, should I say? My hurt throat from the night before.
Who is it you support in football again, Chaos?
Say again?
Who do you support in football?
Oh, Man United.
Well, we also have a big day on Sunday then as well, don't we?
Do we?
4:30 Arsenal versus Man U.
Oh God!
And we're beating you.
Shiza. Yeah.
And then
Six
me
wins
with
from
my
6.
golf. I like golfing. That's my thing. No, yeah.
You can see my Arsenal shirt in the background. It's the wrong way around.
Yeah.
That's some hooligan attire.
You're not showing it, so it's all good. It's fine. Yeah, just facing the closet. That's good. I don't know. That could go either way, but I think you guys are going to be more of a threat than what Liverpool were. I know what.
Yeah. Whoa, Chaos! I'm going to be a threat when I take your championship.
It looks like we're signing Douglas Luiz right now as well. So.
Say again?
We're signing Douglas Luiz as we speak.
Yeah, well, we got Anthony.
Ladies, please hold the hostilities, please.
We got 85 million pound Anthony. Dude, beat with that. No,
85 million and we got Jesus for half that.
Please, this is neutral grounds. No fighting amongst ourselves now.
Why are you saying Jesus like that? It's Jesus.
Or Jesus then.
Jesus.
No, it's Jesus. It is Jesus.
Jesus.
It is
Viewers, how would I keep these kids from fighting? Jesus. It's like fighting.
I don't know. Maybe that's the American side of me. I say Jesus, whatever. Sorry, Soul. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep the peace. I'm squashing the beef here like Eddie Kingston and Sammy Guevara. It's all good. We're good.
No.
Chaos is now off the all-out card, right? No, that's his punishment.
You lose this championship match. I automatically become champion by succession.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna see. You're gonna be crying on your train back to Scotland. It's all good. Anyway, on that note, this has been a lengthy episode. I'm probably gonna get fired, but it's all good. No, I'm joking. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, this has been, of course, Take It to the Table. Thank you very much, Ben. Thank you very much, Soul, for joining us on this special episode. Also, like I said, in terms of coverage regarding Clash of the Castle, we will probably be covering it on the day. So make sure you check the stories as well on Instagram.
We're gonna do some interviews, I think.
Ooh. Yeah, I think we are. Yeah.
Oh, it's me, the Soul Sessions man, the main draw of the Republic YouTube channel. Don't look at the analytics; they're wrong. I am the main draw.
The numbers lie.
But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna be doing interviews. I'll be doing a vlog as well, so be sure to check that out as well.
Please keep me company on the train. I will be bored.
Yeah, definitely. Be sure to do that. Yeah, so look at it. It's gonna be a fun weekend for sure. Anyway, until then, I have been your host, Chaos. He has been the boss, Ben. Down below has been Soul, Drunk Soul. Until next time, guys. Peace.
I'm taking your championship, Chaos.
Yeah, well, hold on. Yeah.